Namaskar, I am Shriyanka and you are watching Mobile News 24/7. Let's have a look on the top headlines this hour. Centre directs all states to repeal COVID-19 restrictions. 13 killed after falling into well in Kushinagar. Malayalam actor Pradeep dies of heart attack. India records 30,757 new COVID-19 cases, 541 deaths. United Kingdom Prime Minister Boris Johnson and UN Secretary General calling for implementing Minsk agreements. Venezuela to support Russia amid NATO threats. Motor racing Formula 1 braced for disputes over new 2022 rules. BTS announced BTS permission to dance on stage with online in-person gig. Now bringing you the details. The central government has directed the states and union territories to assess the situation and change the restrictions or repeal them as the cases of corona pandemic has decreased in the country. In this regard, Union Health Secretary Rajesh Bhushan has written a letter to all the states' chief secretaries Wednesday night, which was posted on his Twitter account. 13 people, all women, were killed after accidentally falling into a well during wedding celebrations at a village in Uttar Pradesh, Kushinagar district on Wednesday night. District Magistrate S. Rajalingam said on Thursday that the girls and women were dancing on the slab over a well when it collapsed. He confirmed that 13 people have been killed in the incident. Malayalam actor Pradeep K, fondly called as Pradeep K, died of heart attack at a hospital in the district of Kerala in the early hours of Thursday. He is survived by his wife Maya Pradeep and two children Vishnu Shiva Pradeep and Vrinda Pradeep. He has appeared in many movies including Rajamanikyam and 2 Harihar Nagar as a bystander in crowd scenes or a non-speaking role. India recorded 30,757 new COVID-19 cases during the past 24 hours and 541 succumbed to the deadly disease. With this, the country's test positivity rate stands at 2.61%. Meanwhile, Odisha logged 886 fresh COVID-19 infections along with 16 casualties. The state's test positivity rate is recorded at 1.44%. United Kingdom Prime Minister Boris Johnson and United Nations Secretary General discussed the situation around Ukraine, stressing the need to implement the Minsk agreements, Johnson's office said. The conflict in Donbass between Ukraine's government and the breakaway Donetsk and Luhansk People's Republics has been going on since 2014. The Minsk agreements, designed to find a political resolution to the conflict, were negotiated by the leaders of France, Germany, Russia and Ukraine, the Normandy Group, in February 2015. Russia may count on Venezuelan support amid the threats coming from NATO and the Western countries, President Nicolas Maduro said. Russia has the whole support of Venezuela to face the threats coming from NATO and the Western Wall in order to remain the territory of peace, Maduro said on late Wednesday during the meeting with the Russian governmental delegation. Formula 1 is braced for disputes over teams' interpretations of this season's new rules, but will now have the power to crack down swiftly on any outfit trying to use loopholes to circumvent them, the sports motorsport head Ross Brawn said. The series is set for its most radical regulatory overhaul in decades, aimed at leveling the playing field and improving wheel-to-wheel racing. K-pop superband BTS are returning with BTS permission to dance on stage Seoul on March 10, 12 and 13. The concert will take place at the Seoul Olympic Stadium in person in front of a live audience and will be streamed online. The concert marks the band's first gig with a live audience in Korea in approximately 2.5 years since BTS World Tour Love Yourself, Speak Yourself held at the same venue in October 2019. That's all for now. Keep watching Mobile News 24/7.